Hello everyone, I'm John, this is Sean,
Alright.
and this is Everyday Food Reviews. Today, we start the second leg of the Great Taste of the World at McDonald's. And for the next 2 weeks, we've got the Canadian stack. Sean, would you like to tell us what's on this?
Yeah, so it's a double beef burger with two slices of cheese, bacon and lettuce on mine, and crispy onions and maple barbecue sauce. There's a lot of lettuce on that one.
There's no lettuce on this one.
It's 2 slices of cheese there, 2 burgers. Build's not great, but it's fine. There's two rashers of bacon there, and it's got a supposed show that supposed barbecue flavour bun there. They had a very similar burger a couple of years ago when they had the Great Taste of the World, and that one, I believe, had maple bacon and maybe just plain barbecue sauce, but this one's got maple barbecue sauce and just plain bacon. Presumably that's more cost effective. I'm excited about the crispy onions on it because that's one of my favourite ingredients, but you hardly ever see it on burgers, especially. I think Burger King do something similar.
Yeah.
But I don't know if they're especially Canadian, but
Yeah. I'll just jump straight into mine while you were explaining that, so.
What do you think?
I don't know. I think I'm disappointed with it, to be honest, mate. The maple barbecue sauce is quite nice if you have it on the I've tried a bit out of the box that's leaked out. You can definitely taste a hint of maple on there. The rest of it, yeah, I'm just a bit disappointed. The crispy onions don't strike me as remotely Canadian. 2 beef burgers instead of again. So for me, it's almost like a bacon double cheeseburger with what they think is a fancier bun and different sauce. That's it. That's all I get from it, and I'm a bit disappointed. Especially the thing you sent me. So Sean sent me something today. He sent me a screenshot of a big American food reviewer report of the week. This today, America have got the McRib. Everything we've ever seen or we've ever looked at on the McRib, it always looks and everyone always says it's amazing and it's really good and it's one of the best things that McDonald's US do.
I think we've had it about 20 years ago
Yeah,
or something.
and it was. I think people said it was good then, and it's like we're getting this, which I think is rubbish compared to America, who are getting the McRib. Now you might think differently, but I just feel like between this and the French stack that we had 2 weeks ago, there's not much difference. It's different sauce and crispy onions, not just regular onions. That's it.
It's different cheese. This one has the...
Just American cheese that's on the double cheeseburgers.
Yeah, but it's different to the French stack.
Yeah, but I just that's why it just feels like it's just this one in particular. The French stack was good. Maybe that was just the sauce, and maybe because the sauce was so different to what anything McDonald's do. And this just feels like it's a recycled promo where they can go, oh well, we've got a little slightly bigger burgers that we can throw on this with a different bun. We'll throw some maple barbecue sauce, which I just don't think it's any special.
Well, is that not what the Great Taste of the World?
I don't think it's. Do you know what? I think the last time they did the Great Taste of America as well.
Yeah.
And it's like their whole advertisement of, America don't get this. Sorry, America. Like, that's because the Americans don't care and they're getting better stuff.
Well, I don't know. I've not had an American McDonald's.
No, neither have I, but they're not getting this.
I mean, this is a recycle thing, but then that's what the entire Great Taste of the World menu is anyway. They're all just double cheeseburgers with different things that have different flavours. I don't know. To be perfectly honest, I don't know what else you could.
I want something like a McRib.
Okay.
Or even when they did, the extra Big Mac or whatever it was called, The giant Big Mac.
The Mega Mac.
Yeah, just.
Oh, no, the other one. Yeah, the Mega Mac was a double Big Mac with 4 burgers in. They did the... I can't remember what they called it.
Yeah, I can't. Big Mac XL or something. Because they had the Junior Mac, the Big Mac, and then...
Yeah, they had a big, extra large Big Mac, didn't they? Yeah,
Yeah.
I enjoyed that.
And it's like that's different. The double quarter pounder is different because you don't see it everywhere. I know we spoke in that video, and there's.
This is much more different than a double quarter pounder. A double quarter pounder is a quarter pounder with an extra burger on. This has different sauce. It's got a different type of lettuce. It's got a different bun.
Anything special whatsoever. The French stack was different because it is. Did they do another barbecue sauce? It's almost the same as the signature classic of barbecue.
Yeah,
apart from it's slightly different.
Yeah.
I just think I expected more from it. And like maple, like you said, I think last time it had maple bacon on it.
Well, last time they called it the Canadian melt, though. So I mean, it's technically a different burger, but I think we all know it's
all the same burger. I want like something like the McRib back, American McRib, and then we can go to the Swiss stack, which has Emmental cheese sauce. Like that might not even have Emmental cheese on it. It's just cheese sauce.
Well, I mean, that's what it says. So I don't know what else you'd expect.
Because of the last one had Emmental cheese on it.
I'm not sure if it was Emmental cheese. It was just like...
I don't know. I think they just... my point of view, they started off quite strong with the French stack. It was different. You know, the garlic sauce, the garlic mayo is different to a lot of the other stuff they do, and the garlic was really nice.
Well, I mean...
and I just feel this has took a backward step.
It's...
Personally.
The French stack, though, it's got garlic mayo. Your problem with this barbecue sauce is it's just barbecue sauce with maple flavour in it. Is garlic mayo not just mayo with garlic flavour in? Is that not the same thing?
Yeah, it is. Maybe I just want something completely different.
Yeah. I mean, I've come to expect that the Great Taste of the World are just going to be similar things with... Essentially, it boils down to different sauces and different cheese.
I want something new. I think that's my issue. I want something new.
Yeah, which
from them.
This isn't. It's depending how you look at it. It's a rehash of any other burger on the Great Taste of the World menu, or it's a rehash of the Canadian melt that they've done previously on the previous promotion. Personally, I like it. I think the bun's got a slightly sweet, slightly smoky flavour to it. The sauce is nice. It is just sort of sweet, sticky barbecue sauce, essentially. The burger is the same as on the French stack. It's just a double beef burger that's a bit bigger than the normal cheeseburger, but not as big as the quarter pounder. Bacon's fine, it's just bacon. Crispy onions are nice. I didn't have many on mine. They were sort of grouped together in the middle of the burger, so it was a while before I got to them, but I think they're nice. You get a good flavour from the crispy onions, I find, even though they're not so crispy because they're soaked in the sauce by the time we get it home. I still think they're nice. I think it's a nice burger.
Yeah, it's okay. It is just like there is some like, and I mean they're very low highlights. Like the maple barbecue sauce is nice. Is a nicer alternative to just barbecue sauce, and the crispy onions are slightly different. But that's it. That's it. And maybe I was a bit blind with tasting the French stack because it had garlic mayo and it was. I feel like was compared to the rest of the McDonald's menu. Yes, it is just garlic flavoured mayo instead of just mayo. But I think the way garlic gives its flavour and it's a lot more like robust and pungent as a flavour. That I think that was enough to set it like to say this is really good. This is different. Whereas this, I just think no.
I think for me the crispy onions make it. Like I say, that's not on anything else on the menu as far as I know. I think without the crispy onions, I'd probably be thinking the same as you. Like, there's just nothing standout about it. With the crispy onions, I think it's a nice burger. I probably won't rush out and get another one. Probably wait until the next one in 2 weeks. Well, in 2 weeks' time, there's a new chicken burger as well, isn't there? We'll display the nutritional information as well for this. I'm not sure what it is, to be honest. I've not looked it up.
I think it was like 600 and just over 600 calories.
Yeah, that sounds about right. It's going to be about the same as the last one, probably with more sugar.
Well, the other one was 700 calories, and this one's just over 600.
What was it? We'll flash
Maybe
it on anyway.
Maybe it's the bread. It was something in the bread.
Yeah.
Maybe it was so.
Yeah, we'll flash it on. I'm impressed. It's nothing mind blowing, but then they're not gonna have something mind blowing or that special. They're not gonna pull out all the stops for a burger that's only here 2 weeks. They're just gonna put on little gimmicks or little novelties. They're gonna have a little thing that's different. If they were gonna pull out all the stops and put a lot of time into coming up with something completely new, then it'd be here for longer. I mean, even the Indian chicken that we looked at with the naan bread bun and what have you, that's here for 4 weeks. That's a bit more different. It is still essentially 2 chicken selects in a bun, but I think anything that's going to be that different is going to have to be here for more than 2 weeks.
So why don't we do it? Because when the big taste is here, that's around for a good month or a month and a half.
That's because
the double quarter was around for a month and a half. And they're not massive changes to what they normally do.
No, well, the Big Tasty's got its own sauce and it's got the different cheese.
The double quarter is just an extra quarter pounder. The Big Mac, the bigger ones, they were around for a bit longer. I just feel like there's just so much more they could do with this.
Like what?
I'm not sure. I don't know, and that's why I'm not in food production.
Like, I get what you're saying, but I mean, it's like, what else could they do with it? Like, if you can't...
I don't know, maybe not even have the Canadian stuff. Maybe do something completely different.
If you can't say what they could have done to this to make it meet your expectations, then you've got to realise that your expectations are unreasonable.
Well, no, because they did one not so long ago that had, like, a spicy sauce and even, like, nachos on it. And stuff like that. Like, the Italian one, would you want some salami on that Italian one? If it comes and it's not got it, would you be disappointed that they didn't have something, like, salami on it?
I don't know.
If it's just got something like bacon on it, then it's just like that's what I mean. They just seem to like recycle burgers and just we'll throw bacon on it. The Swiss stack I know has probably got bacon on it.
Well, maybe my expectations of McDonald's are just lower than yours.
Maybe
they're just a big fast food chain. They need to do something that's going to please the masses. If you've got a burger around for 2 weeks, I mean,
maybe I'm being too harsh, but right now I just feel like it's a bit of a disappointment, to be honest.
So what would you give it as a rating?
2, 3, like 3 best, like just because it's got like the maple bake barbecue sauce. It's nice. It is a slight different, but it's not. It doesn't like wow me. Like I think the garlic mayo wowed me a little bit because it is, like I said, a lot different than say the other mayos or the other stuff that you can get on anything. Yeah, and so and it's just bacon. Like if they brought back the maple bacon, would have been nice. I don't know.
I'd probably give it a 6. I'd say the cost is what holds it back. And I'd probably have this over a quarter pounder or what have you. In fact, no, I'm going to have to say a 5. It is nice, but
I think sorry, go on.
It's nicer than most of the menu, but it's also more expensive. It's I'm not sure if I'd spend like an extra £1 or more on this when I can get a Big Mac or something. It's
you could get 2 doubles for £3, just normal doubles, or you could get 2 bacon doubles for £4.
I'd probably rather have this than that, but it's just that it's more expensive. That would be the thing stopping me. I would definitely rather have this than a bacon double cheeseburger or even 2 bacon double cheeseburgers, but this is more expensive than 2 bacon
I
double
reckon
cheeseburgers.
if you went in and you customised a bacon double cheeseburger to have barbecue sauce instead of like tomato and mustard, you wouldn't.
I'd still prefer this because it's got a nicer bun and it's got lettuce and it's got the...
You can add lettuce to the bacon double cheeseburger at no extra cost. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I know you can, but it's still not got the crispy onions.
I don't know, man.
What do you mean you don't know?
I don't.
It doesn't. That's
no, I know it doesn't. But I just don't know if it's. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a shame. I think they could have done more with it, to be honest.
But you don't know what.
Like I say, I'm not I'm not in food production. That's not me. Like, there's probably other stuff Canada do in terms of flavours.
That I'll agree with you on. I don't see what's Canadian about this other than just putting.
I think that's probably where I'm getting at. Apart from the maple,
that's the only thing
flavour in the barbecue sauce.
Canadian.
Maybe that's where I'm. I think that's what I would do. Like, there's nothing.
But then at the same time, the only thing that was French about the French stack was garlic.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's not like they're breaking a trend. It's not like this is a disappointment.
And all of them, I'm looking at the box now. All of them just say, "Oh, it's got this sauce," and it's just So I don't know. Maybe the French one was really good. I'm a big lover of garlic, to be fair. So maybe that's what it is. And then just everything since then. But,
well, I quite like barbecue sauce. I like sweet things. If you like barbecue sauce and you like maple flavoured things, barbecue buns, if it sounds appealing, go out and try it. Because unless you're expecting something that isn't there, I think you'll like this. If you like how it sounds, you're gonna like it. I think, to be honest.
Fair enough.
That's what I think. And I don't think there's anything more to say about these.
No.
But we do have one more thing to say, and that is, before we recorded this video today, we looked on YouTube and we had 2,001 views, which means we've got over 2,000 views, which is nice. So
it's really good. And we've been doing it like less than a month.
Less than a month.
I think we created the channel maybe a month, like almost exactly a month ago tomorrow.
Yeah. The first video was like 3 days later.
Yeah. So just under a month.
Yeah.
And 2,000 views. So very happy with that. Thanks for all the support.
Yeah,
in the comments. Some of the comments are starting coming through now, aren't they? And
don't hesitate to comment and nitpick or suggest things.
Or tell me I'm wrong for expecting too much from McDonald's.
Well,
you do.
I could do that. But yeah, if you like what we're doing, you can subscribe or whatever. Like we're going to carry on doing this. So I mean, in the previous videos, we've avoided saying, "Oh, like the video, subscribe and comment." But it's like we're kind of comfortable now, and we're moving forward with. We
probably won't keep stay saying it.
Yeah,
but we just enjoy it.
Yeah. So
satisfying our creative juices, are we?
Yeah. So if you do like it, subscribe, because we're gonna carry on. Yeah. The way we're going, all being well.
Yeah.
So.
Well, thanks very much for joining us, guys. We'll see you next time.
Cheers.